This is one of my wicking beds, and the other one's behind me. Just going to explain it briefly. Just here you've got a pipe which you fill up with water. You don't fill it right at the top, you've got a drain plug at the other end, which we'll show you in a minute. And the system works by, up to here's got drainage media, around about that level there. Just drainage stone, the water can come in and flow through the bottom. Then another little bit to about here probably of beach sand, which allows the water to lift wicker up through the system. And from there up to about, as you can see about here, it's all full of potting mix and organic soil. The whole system works on, as you fill it, and the overflow comes out the other end here. Water levels itself out. You get the air, sun during the day draws the water up through it, so the roots are always getting more and more moisture. And this thing probably everybody's wondering. That's the wormhole. You drop your worms and compost and so on, your food scraps in there. And down lower in it, it's 90 mil pipe in it. 100 mil pipe. It's got 12 mil holes drilled in down lower so the worms can come in and out as they choose. And in a bed like this, if you're using companion planting, like I've got lettuces, cabbages, and to help keep some of the bugs away, I've planted marigolds. Everything looks probably fairly crowded at this stage, but just the advantage of this sort of system is that because you've always got moisture for the roots and you use good soil, potting mixes and organic soils, everything thrives pretty well. This one was only set up yesterday, so it hasn't been in long, which is why the lettuces are leaning over a little bit. Nothing's had a real chance to take hold. And over in this, what was the freezer part of the fridge, we've got silver beet on that side, and a couple of more cabbages. Again, marigolds. And in the bed behind me, which we haven't done because the onions haven't come on as yet, that bed there will be in onions, leeks, any sort of a root type vegetable like onions, leeks, carrots and such things like that. You could put beetroot in it as well. It would grow more fine. Again, you still put watch your companion planting. Try and find things that like marigolds, which keep away some of your things like white butterfly and bugs like that. And in the top end here, in this freezer, we've put strawberries in. Again, this one's got a filling hole, water hole here. Another worm casting on that side. Because the fridges are the opposite way around to each other, this one has its drain at this end. There was no particular reason for swapping them around, it's just the way it happened. But you might be wondering what this thing is. That's its solar light. That's just to confuse everything at night. So I don't know whether it's daytime or night time. And it actually gives off quite a bit of light. The whole bed is lit up during the night. It seems to go for about, last night I checked, it was still going after about 5 hours. That's pretty good going. Yet all the media beds are done the same way, with the your drainage stone in the bottom plus your sand. Then in between them we have a geofabric, That means the sand doesn't go down into the drainage stone and block it off over time. The soil can't get through and block up your water system. You might be wondering what my little stick here is for. When you don't want to make a big hole with a trowel, just poke a stick in the ground and drop the plant in. Works quite well. Very cost effective and effective. Does the job very good. They don't cost much, you just get them a little bit of firewood and again. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up this. Yeah, that's just a simple refrigerator wicking system, and it's good because you can get these given to you from some of the fridge stores when they die. Not the fridge stores dying, but when the fridges die. That's good to anybody. But leave the ABS in it because the ABS usually has a drainage system running through the back of a refrigerator. The big thing is to make sure that you do it at the bottom have an overflow, at least the level at the top of the drainage stone. It doesn't fill up and just flood the whole thing out. At this stage it looks like we're going to have to top this up with water about every 2 days. It's not too bad, I think. If you do get fridges and you lay them on the back, make sure you take the doors off so kids can't jump in them. And I'm going to say one thing I have been a little bit disappointed with is jiffy pots. I did find one the other day that was getting mildew on the top of it. I can't figure out why. Almost like it was holding moisture where it shouldn't have been. It's going to be interesting to see how well they break down in the soil. I would imagine the worms will start showing at them eventually. Yeah, this is brilliant because it not only provides you with your worms to create castings in your soil, but the worms pee in there and as added nutrients. I will be putting in a another worm unit which is just got more worms in it, and I get worm tea which you do to, you dilute it down quite well so that you don't end up with too strong a worm tea. Which is basically a system where the worms are sitting on a castings in the dirt above it, and their pee goes through to the bottom and you drain it out with a little tap. And what I like about it is that not being able to bend down anymore. I can't get at the other beds that are over there any longer. They're all too low on the ground. This is at a good height to work at. Remember, drainage stones, sand, and then good quality soil. It all works well. It's not exactly the same as the ones that a lot of other people have done, but I have seen another video of refrigerators being used, and I couldn't believe how much the guy was getting, how much produce he was getting out of a refrigerator.